So what I planned for the base is is making a 3D printed part. So this metal part I am going to keep. So the base for now, I'll just keep it at 400 FPS. This is my goal. Anywhere above that, you're getting an uncomfortable prime. So my base is just going to be a efficiency setup for 400 FPS. So the plan here is, so I'm tweaking out a lot of stuff, making sure that the O-rings are low friction. So the furthest I've gotten with this is like 410 FPS. So I'm trying to max out the amount of FPS I can get out of the air volume. So what I'm doing is, so for this metal part, this is very thick, and that is how much of it is inside the plunger. So what I am going to do is 3D print a pusher that is, so it like basically like cuts this in half, so the O-rings are like all the way right here forward, and that is about, I think that's about like roughly like let's get a fucking ruler. I'm cleaning my room right now. Everything has been moved, so I found it. I just saw it though. It's right there. So it's like roughly, this is about an inch of metal right there, just in width. So we're cutting like half an inch right off. So that's half an inch of extra plunger tube that is being turned to like energy or like powder, basically, that pushes the dart easier at a faster rate, but for an easier prime. So we're gonna cut that in half and 3D print something that makes it smaller. Maybe we're gonna. Okay, so we're gonna try the thickness that this tube has. So it's looks like about maybe 2 millimeter thick, or like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like 2 millimeters thick. The wall of the pusher itself, this is thick, so we're gonna have like 100 infill right here. Since it's gonna be 3D printed, it's the spring that is slamming into it is definitely gonna, it might shatter some parts, especially at this point right here. You can like, maybe it might like I don't know. This part I'm concerned with, so there's gonna be stuff I'm gonna be maybe reinforcing, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna be figuring it out. So for this, I might totally replace this because of the hole on top. I'm not sure if there's any leak. There's probably no leak because of how much duct tape I wrapped over here with, and like Teflon sealed on that hole right there. So there's probably no issues with leaking right here, but like, to make sure there's no leak, I'm just gonna replace this tube and get a new one. Yeah, maybe one that is like maybe smaller, and like the wall is like smaller, but like the material is like stronger, so I can get slightly more of a more air out of this thing, and like, but then I'll have to like get a bigger sized O-ring. So so that's the plan. So the plan is just summarize everything. Replace this, make this 3D printed part. Make this into a 3D printed part and like cut that in half. Decrease the amount of seal we have, because I think we have too much seal. It's like a, I don't know, from this North Discord server, like I learned a lot of stuff to take into consideration when modding, like like the amount of like seal you really need for the amount of FPS you're using. I mean, like if you're using like a tight barrel, like the one I have on my Swift, compared to like a worker, the worker has like basically no seal with the dart. It's like the dart will like basically fall out the barrel, or then and then you'll have like a barrel where it's like below like 13 millimeters in like in its inner diameter. So and like it's gonna require pressure uh to push that dart out. So you need a good seal. I mean, for like a blaster like these, so where it's like like basically exactly 13 millimeter, and like the dart can basically follow. There's like no resistance, but like when you have a blaster with a barrel that has like slightly less than 13 millimeters in inner diameter, you're gonna need that extra air seal. Mainly like usually it doesn't really matter if you like put extra seal, like make that O-ring like thick right here and right here, because the only moving part when you're pulling the trigger is just a plunger rod. I mean, this one you just have to perfect the amount of seal you have for the plunger part. The rest you can basically have like the best seal you can possibly give this thing, just to like make sure. Since if you make sure that this is 100% seal and 100% seal, that means like the only like, and like if you have like a sealing issue, that means like, so these two, so the pusher right here and that and this thing right here, 100% seal, like you're 100% sure that it's like, well, no air is getting past that, then the problem lies right here. So and then like you can like solve stuff right here, and like if you max everything out here, perfected everything, then the problem lies here. So like finding the perfect like how much seal you want out of this thing to get the best results. Like, I want to look at this. Yeah, it's getting worn down, but you know, if it was plastic, then it would have broke already. You know, it's on here now. The Baize plunger rod is in this thing right now, and maybe next time after I'm done with the Baize, I'll just work on this wall saint and like make it as efficient as possible. Like right now it has like the most lightest prime for 250 FPS possible right now. It's like 2 times of an easier prime than my heavier right now, because of just like using this plunger rod. It gives a longer draw, and I'm gonna see if I remove some padding, maybe like shave this part down. I don't know. You anything, if you push it back, you can't really. I don't know. I'll just figure it out next video. New video sometime soon. See you guys next time. But you know, check this out. Yeah, seagull, wasn't heavy. For this, I just like drilled a hole and then slapped this on because I want that like grip AR feel. And you can check this out. Nicely done, nicely done. Thank you for watching.